Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Ark and welcome to my deck review number 2. This time around it's gonna be a live stream, not a video. Wow, poggers. And yeah, this is gonna be a long one, maybe, who knows, but I'm definitely gonna review a lot of decks because there are 34 of you, so let me shout out all of these beautiful responders. If you're here, thank you so much for participating in this deck review. And yeah, I really hope that I'll be able to review all of these decks, but I'm just gonna say this right now. I only have I can only do this stream for like a maximum of 2 hours, right? Because there will be a weekly tournament later in discord.gg/gitcg, so obviously I'm gonna have to practice with my deck against certain matchups. So yeah, once again, yeah, this will be a 2-hour stream, and hopefully that I'll be able to review all of these the decks here. And yeah, again, shoutouts to these beautiful responders. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. And yeah, this is gonna be something else. I honestly can't wait to see the decks that you guys brought to the table. Oh boy. Actually, let me refresh one more time. And yeah, there's still 34 responses. And I can finally close out the form because we're done. And let me remove the pinned message actually in the chat. There you go. All right. So without further ado, let's begin right away, shall we? So there are 34 responses, which means obviously we're gonna do roulette with 34 responders, right? So let's begin. Alright, who's gonna be our first person to review the deck? And it's gonna be number 25! This feels like a fucking, I don't know, like a lottery or something crazy. Alright, number 25. Let me remove that and then we'll jump into 25. So number 25 is going to be Speeve, yo! Alright, it looks like they have a deck list here. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, let me bring out my pen. It's time. Okay, so we have Setos, Venti, and Albedo. Wow, this reminds me of the Archon quest. Holy smokes! All right. From what I can tell, this is gonna be a plunging deck, right? With Venti and Albedo, because usually the third character here is Xiao, right? With the plunging and all that stuff. So that's why there is Albedo talent and Venti talent as well. But with Setos though, ooh, I actually have no idea how this will perform, honestly. Yeah, I actually don't know how this will perform, but it's basically plunging attack with Setos. How interesting, right? Very interesting. 4 talents though. I feel like 4 talents is a lot. And then you're playing Stove. Like, if you're playing Stove round 1, like, the odds of getting talents is very something else. I don't know. Also, okay, let's see here. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8 artifacts. You have Board Princess. Okay, that's good. 2 Sing, 1 Mystic Soup. You could have added more Mystic Soup, I'll be honest. Like, Mystic Soup here is actually really good. Like, Mystic Soup is basically another copy of Heavy Strike. So you might as well add another Mystic Soup because, hey, come on, Mystic Soup is that really good of a card, really. The artifacts here, I guess it's okay. Right, you have Heart of Caverna, Golden Troop Reward, Gladiator for normal attacks, obviously. Yeah, okay. You have double library. You could have replaced one and add more Mystic Soup, I'll be honest. Because you're doing normal attacks most of the time anyway. And doing normal attacks, you pretty much don't need that intense of a dice anyway, so yeah. I mean, aside from that, I think everything here is good. Right? You have Vanarana for ramping with Liben. I haven't lost yet, sure. Strategize. Obviously, there is Mondstadt Resonance for the swapping with Albedo Talent. And yeah. Okay, yeah, no. I don't know how this deck will perform. Honestly, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, right? But Setos with normal attack, that's gonna be very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Cause how do you generate energy with Setos anyway? Like, do you skill with Setos and then into Venti like something? Yeah, this doesn't add up, doesn't it? Cause if you're just normal attacking without energy on Setos, then what the fuck? Right? Yeah, no, I don't, okay, honestly, here's my thoughts, right? The deck list itself, I would say it's pretty alright. But the synergy with the characters like Setos, you might as well forget Setos. Just replace Setos with Xiao. I think Xiao is really good, honestly. Like, if you're able to get Xiao burst and then you plunge a lot of times with Xiao, then Xiao can definitely deliver that for sure. There's actually a video from my tail about this deck. I don't know if I can bring it up. Let's see if I can bring it up actually. Hold on, give me a moment, because finding this is not easy. Cause yeah, this kind of deck, right? The plunging attack does exist, but instead of Setos, it was with Xiao. Alright, okay, hold on. It's gonna be difficult to find it. Is it this one? Let me check. Oh, it's gonna be hard to find. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold up. Yeah, no, not this one. Okay, hold up. Where the hell is it? Oh, I think this is it. Alright, yeah, it's this one. Okay, let me find the Xiao one. Actually, I don't even know if it's here in the first place. Okay, yeah, no, it's not here. What the hell? Alright. Hold on. Ah, I found it. Or maybe? Surely? I found it. Okay. Let me bring it up to the main screen right now. This one. This deck right here. Right? You have Albedo, Venti, and then you have the same stuff, right? But instead of Setos, it was Xiao. Because with Xiao, you can do like Enamel Resonance, right? Enamel Woven, Enamel Resonance, etc. The food, yeah, a little bit outdated on that front. And there's also Dice Fixers, of course, I guess, sure. But I do think library is way better. If you're able to get it early, then good, right? But if not, then you can only reroll your dice once with the library. And yeah, less artifacts, but honestly, I think I kind of like this balance, right, with the talents as well. Because without the talents, right, then your deck pretty much just bricked, honestly. So yeah, well, there you guys have it. Alright, I think we're pretty much done here. I'm gonna rate this one with Setos. Actually, I'll just rate 3 out of 10. Alright, moving on. to our next responder, and it's going to be, my god, the weather here in the Philippines is it's torture as hell, man. Like, I just took a bath recently and I'm sweating like crazy. Jeez, man. Number 16. All right, number 16. I almost exit that. Oh boy. All right, number 16. Actually, let me refresh. All right, here we go. 16. All right, who is it gonna be? Autiste? I cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. But all right. Here we go. You have the deck list image. Really good. Love to see it. Oh, alrighty. We have Mulani with Kinich and Shangling. Oh, I know where this is going. Yeah, there is Mulani talent. Yeah, lots of artifacts, right, for Kinich. Okay. Oh, you also have the New Villette Arcane as well for Mulani stacking. Okay, interesting. What else? There's also this one. My pen just got bigger for no reason. I don't know. I swear my pen just automatically increases the size. Anyway, this one, I'm not sure if I like this one because you're giving your opponent like free card draw. Like, I don't know about that, but you could replace this with the Abundant Phlogiston. I think that's alright. But giving your opponent free draw cards, imagine you're giving your opponent a win condition, right? Then, yeah, I don't know about that. You could also replace Lotus here with Sing Your Heart Out, which is the new food that costs 3. I think that's really good as well. And what else? Board Princess with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts, and then the techniques as well. I think that's okay. You have a lot of companions, but there's no Junior Zord. Okay, you could have probably replaced the Willow here with Junior Zord. I think that would be way better. Like, not only you get discounts, right, from playing Atea and Chef Mao, but you also draw one of the companions as well, guaranteed, right, which is really good. Yeah, so basically this is, if I have to guess for the game plan for this, is Shangling or skill round 1. And then what? You swap to Kinich? I would say Shangling skill round 1 and then Kinich skill round 1, right? And then you go to Mulani round 2 and then you spam technique and then Kinich will fire a lot of grapple prepare stuff like that deals 3 damage, right? Yeah, I can see it, but I'm not so sure about this one. The artifacts are okay, honestly. Gamblers. You have the Heart of Caverna and then Golden Troop. The technique is also okay, but I would recommend you replace, or maybe Kukasaurus. But honestly, I would add the Yoinkasaurus here. Like, Yoinkasaurus is like 1 cost technique, right, to equip, and then you play the technique itself for 1 cost if you have like 2 cards or less in your hand, which is really good. Not only you steal and be annoying to someone, but you also get like a very insane value. Like, not only you steal a card, right, you also deal 1 physical damage as well, which is really good for 1 dice, right? With Yoinkasaurus, I call it Yoinkasaurus, yeah. The official name is Yumkasaurus, for those who don't know, yeah? Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, 1 Mulani talent, sure, right? Because you're playing like summons, right? Like Kinich has a summon from his burst, and then obviously Shangling from her skill, and then Mulani from her burst. You could argue to add an, I don't know, Kinich talent That would be great, actually. Kenichi talent, like you could add one copy of Kenichi talent, sure. But yeah, this is very interesting. I don't know how this will play out, but I can see it cooking, right? It's not that big of a copium, I should say, but yeah, I think this is really nice. But then again, I think I would add Yoinkosaurus here. Again, the value is just insane, right? Also, the food here, I think the food is alright, but you could, right, or add Singer Heart Out, which is really good. And yeah, Junior Zard as well. Like, you could replace Willow here to add more Junior Zard. I think that would be really great. And yeah, that's pretty much about it, right? Very quick and simple. I'm just gonna rate this one another, I would say, 3.5. Right? I'll give it a 3.5. Alright, going next. Yeah, we're going quick with this one. We're already done with two decks. Alright, let's move on to the next one. We might be able to finish the stream early. Hot damn. Alright. Hey, I'm not complaining. If I can finish the stream early, that means I have more time to practice in the tournament later. That's gonna be insane. Also, let me double check real quick. Alright, I'm done double checking. Alright, number 4. I might have to get what do you call this, a handkerchief, because oh my god, I'm sweating crazy. It's insane. I might have to increase the fan. There you go. You guys might hear the wind coming through the mic. I do apologize, but yeah, my god, the weather is crazy. I mean, you can see at the bottom left right now, right? My god, like you can see the temperature. Like, sheesh. Alright, here we go. So number 4 we have Shinden. Alright. Yo, first of all, thank you so much for your submitting the deck. And what is this deck? Ah, this one. It's the Mono Animo Farzon. Damn, you even have what do you call this? A flex. They have 5 victories in Arena of Champions. That is something. Yeah, getting 5 victories in Arena of Champions, surely that means something. Oh boy. Anyway, here we go. Gene Talent. What the hell? Gene Talent for what? I don't know. I feel like you could remove Gene Talent, because again, I think you really want to get Farzon Talent, right? With Stove God right here. Like, getting Gene Talent and then Gene Burst feels something off. I don't know. Like, you could remove Gene Talent and... Yeah, you could remove Gene Talent and keep two Farzon Talent and then 1 Talent of the Valen. I think that's a good ratio, right? Like 66% chance to get Farzon Talent from Stove. That's really good, right? Because again, what do you call this? Like, getting Farzon Talent, right? Farzon Burst round 2, you pretty much get +1 dice like every round, which is really good, by the way. Really good. Alright, hold on. Alright. So, besides from the talent, we have Golden Troop, Golden Troop. There's the... Oh, you have the Storm Terror. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Chong-Li. Where Chong-Li has Zhongli talent and Chiori talent, right? But there's only like 1 copy of each. And they still play it. Well, because, well, Zhongli's skill has 5 costs and it discounts with Storm Terror, so I guess it makes sense. But I mean, sure, whatever, right? Gene Talent though is something else. I don't know. Like, you have to Gene Burst, unless your characters are getting low, but I don't know. Not my taste, but sure. Paimon, damn, Paimon in this economy, that's crazy. You have Liben, of course. Liu Su, really good, I must say. Oh, you know what? Liu Su is actually... Like, if you're going for Gene Burst, I can see it, right? Like, let's say you play Liu Su, or rather, if you have Liu Su round 1, you start on the Volan and then you swap to Farzan, right, with Liu Su, and then you scale with Farzan, and then you just pass, right? You just ramp with either Paimon, Liben, or the support cards. I think that's something. Yeah, sure. Countdown, okay. Honestly, you could replace this with Sing Your Heart Out. Again, one of the best food cards, right? It costs 3. Well, technically, it costs 1 because you pretty much get, after you play that food card, you get 2 free swaps. Right? 2 free swaps, which is really good. And you're pretty much swapping a lot, actually, in this deck. Like, if you have Liu Su, right? You swap once, like let's say you have Liu Su and Sing Your Heart Out. You play Sing Your Heart Out, and then you suddenly get Liu Su. Actually, no, that doesn't work. You have to get Liu Su first in order to start with the Volan first, and then you play Sing Your Heart Out, and then you go to Farzan, right? You already used one free swap, and then after Farzan burst, obviously you go to something like Jean or even the Volan, right? Another free swap, so really good. And then you pretty much have more dice to do something, right? Which is really good. But then again, Countdown does fix your dice and gives you like 4 cards, while with Sing Your Heart Out, it only gives you like 3 cards. But 1 card difference, does it really make a difference? I don't know. But yeah, also, no Animal Resonance, I guess, right? The reworked Animal Resonance kinda sucks right now for mono Anemo decks, right? I would say. But yeah, I think overall, like, okay, you have Seed with Paimon and then Seed with Storm Terror. That's pretty much it. You could probably argue to add Collective of Plenty, like 1 copy of it for the Volan. That would be really fucking good. Like, imagine Farzan bursts out, and then you have Collective of Plenty, you go to the Volan, and then the Volan deals like Bennett amount of damage. And yes, I said Bennett amount of damage because it's like your Volan has Bennett talent, which is kind of like insane, no? But yeah, so far, Jean talent though. I mean, with Liu Su, right? I could see it. But, very interesting. Jean talent. What the hell is Jean talent all about? I forgot what Jean talent does even. Jean talent. When your Jean was discarded quiz on the field, your Dandelion field, which is the summon, will cause deal +1 damage. That's it. I would say it's not worth it. Like, you're playing summons with Jean and Face? Really? Paimon without Junior Zard? Dude, right. Yeah, how funny. There is no Junior Zard. Like, you have 6 companions even. Like, there's this, like, theory, right? Like, I would call this the 6 rule. So you have 6 food, run Chef Mao. If you have 6 artifacts, you play Board Princess. If you have 6 companions, you play Junior Zard. If you have 6 something else, then yeah, you get what I mean, right? And that's what I call, I don't know if there's a term for this, but I would call it the rule of 6, I would say, right? Again, let me repeat. If you have 6 food, run Chef Mao. If you have 6 artifacts or maybe weapons, then run Board Princess. If you have 6 companions, then run Junior Zard. It's just that good, right? But yeah, anyway, yeah, no Junior Zard. You could replace Seed Box here with Junior Zard, I'll be honest. Because Seed Box only discounts like either Paimon, right? Either Paimon or the Storm Terror. Yeah, also Jean talent, again, not my taste, but okay, sure, I guess. I mean, if that is what you want, then so be it. Alright, out of 10, I'm just gonna give this a 4. Alright, moving on to our next responder, and it's gonna be number 6 location to play Tubby 07. Yeah, surely, right? Actually, you're not wrong though. If you're playing 6 locations, right, the 2 cost locations, you could run Tubby. Yeah, true, sure. Okay, 28. Who is number 28? Alright, it is gonna be Shoki. Yo, there is no deck list. That is okay. Because again, in this form, inserting the deck list image is not required or mandatory. So that is why the deck code here, which is required, as you see the asterisk right there. So there is this deck code, alright? Where is my Genshin Impact? Why did it suddenly vanish? Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see what do you have. Ooh! Diluc, Eula, and Layla. Very, very interesting. Let's see the deck image for this one. Alright, so... Damn, this is something already. This might be something else, alright? Alright, buckle up. Here we go. Layla talent. No one plays Layla talent, but sure. Diluc talent. Okay, some Diluc shenanigans. I can see it. 4 artifacts. Really, I would say this is so random. I mean, 1 Gamblers. You might as well place this one with another Gamblers, honestly. Sure. But I can already tell this is like a Diluc OTK, right? Because you have Ellen here. Oh my god, classic. Yeah, I remember cooking this deck with OTK Diluc with talent, right? There's Ellen and stuff. Oh my goodness. Seed, okay. At least this one, the seed does discount Ellen's, right? Ellen, Storm Terror, and then Double Dawn Winery. Double Dawn Winery, huh? Very interesting. Why? Unless you're swap stalling and then you go for OTK. Yeah, sure. What else? Oh, that's a lot of food. My god, that's a lot of defensive food. 1 Mystic Soup? Come on, man. You could have added more Mystic Soup. Again, if you guys seen my recent videos, or if you guys seen a lot of videos recently, dude, a lot of people are bringing double Mystic Soup. It's not even a question whether you bring 1 or 2 copies of Mystic Soup. You always bring 2 copies of Mystic Soup. Like, look at Strategize here. You bring 2 Strategize, so why not bring 2 Mystic Soup, right? Hey, come on. Right? Also, Matsutake rolls. You're playing very defensively here with these foods, man. Like, here's the thing. What is your game plan? Is it gonna be straight up aggro or a both or defensive? I think it would be better if you just aim at one game plan, whether it be offensive, just purely offensive, or defensive, right? Because if you have both game plans in the same deck, like both offense and defense, I think it would just conflict, right? It would just like bumping into each other, whether you play offensively and defensively. Like you have Mystic Soup. Like Mystic Soup offers you a wide variety of offense and defensive options already. That's why I would suggest you add more Mystic Soup. Lotus is fine, right? Unless you face Navia and then she shoots your she uses a bullet against your Lotus Chris, then yeah, that Lotus Chris is kind of useless and so shit, I guess. Also, bro, I just realized something. You're playing double cryo, right? And you don't even have cryo resonance. Bro, what are you doing? Cryo resonance is one of the best like +2 damage cards ever. Like what? Why? Like why are you not including it? Like I can see Dawn Winery, right? You could, like, I could say swap stall, right? Until your opponent runs out of resources, and once they run out of resources, and then you can go crazy with Geolix, something like that. Yeah, but no cryo resonance feels like a crime. Like, you should be jailed for not having cryo resonance, and then you're playing double cryo characters with Eula and Layla. Not to mention, bro, you're playing double greatsword users. You might as well add at least one copy of Wolf's Gravestone. No joke. Like, Wolf's Gravestone can be really devastating with these characters, right? Like, let's say your opponent doesn't have any healing, right? You play Wolf's Gravestone onto Diluc. Your Diluc's elemental skill will deal 4 damage, right? So from 10 HP to 6 HP, and then you skill again with Diluc, and then they die, right? From just 2 elemental skill, your opponent just died just like that, with just 1 Wolf's Gravestone, which is insane. So yeah, again, and then with Eula as well. Like, with Eula, it's really good because Eula can slap really hard with the second elemental skill with her, which is very, very nice. And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Oh, so far this is, I must say, I'm gonna be harsh here. It is what it is. I mean, this is a deck review after all, but this might be the most cooked deck that we've seen so far into the stream. So I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 10. So again, you could make this at least a 6 out of 10 if you follow my advice, which is, you know, Cryo Resonance, more Mystic Soup, and then Wolf's Gravestone, and then I think you're good. Seriously, yeah, I think that would be really great. All right, that's pretty much about it. Now we're done, and now we'll move on to the next responder, and it's going to be number. Oh, is it gonna be number 1 or number 2? It's gonna be number 2. Okay, alrighty. Let's remove that, and then we'll go to number 2, and it's going to be from Cube. Yo, what's up, my man? Let's see what deck do you have right here. It's gonna be Wolfia. Ooh, Wolfia, I wouldn't say my beloved. Kachinavia is my beloved. Like, Wolfia is like inferior to Kachinavia. But yeah, Wolfia. Okay, I haven't seen Wolfia decks for so long. Bro, you're playing Blast against yourself? Okay, this deck list is already trash. Moving on. I'm just kidding. Alright. Blast against yourself. Like, you have Mona and then Wolflord. Like, what are you on about? Alright. Yeah, really good, right? Talent distribution, just like in Chongli. Yeah, nothing to see here. Artifacts, all good. Dawn Winery makes sense. 1 Sing, okay. Double Mystic Soup, perfect. 1 Countdown. Oh, hold up. Bro. You could replace Countdown here to add another Sing. No joke. Because you're swapping a lot, right? And I think that's really good. Like, Countdown, unless you're going for Mona skill round 1 and then you just pass. But how do you do that? Wait, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, no, just play Sing. Oh no, wait. I think I get it now. I get it. You cannot play Sing because in round 1 you need 6 dice for Mona's skill. For Mona's skill and Wolf's skill. This is like kind of like the same as well with what do you call this? With Nahida Electrocharge. I was like thinking I could add Sing, but then again, you need 6 dice total, right? Actually, yeah. Oh, very interesting, doesn't it? I would say, okay, you know what? I'll give you better. Replace Countdown and Sing right? Replace them and add Sealy. I think Sealy is really good here because in my deck list, right? Hold on. Where is my Genshin? Like in my deck list, right? With Kachinavia, like there is Sealy. Like Sealy is really good, right? It's so good. One cost and it gives you 3 dice. And you're doing a lot of actions, right? Mono skill, wolf skill, rinse and repeat pretty much, right? So yeah, I think Sealy here would be really good. For sure. And then yeah, I think that's my number one recommendation. You replace Countdown and Sing with CD, and then you're really good. And then you can go crazy with Mona and Wolf Lord pretty easily round 1, I would say. Alright, again, blast against yourself. What the hell is this, man? Boy Princess, okay. 1 fast swap, 1 Abyss Celestia, okay. There's also yeah, I would say Opera Epiclus is fine because you're going to equip the talents anyway, right? Which is fine. There's also like SSK or Shadow of the Sand King. Is that the name? Shadow of the Sand King. Yeah, Shadow of the Sand King. Wow, I got that correctly? Insane. Wow. I actually didn't know the name, by the way, because I always call it SSK. But yeah, I think this is good so far. I don't know about this one right here. The laboratory. But I guess it kind of makes sense, kind of. If you're playing, like, let's say you play Stove round 1, and instead of Wolflord talent, you get Navia talent. Like, Navia talent with Laboratory Ruins, like, some sort of dice generation, I think it's really good. I think I can forgive that, right? But yeah, I think so far, overall, I think this is pretty good, right? Pretty good, I must say. The only that concerns me is that there's fucking Blast. Like, what the hell? But actually, you know what? Here's the funny thing. You know what? I can see it now. Because Blast doesn't technically remove your Mono Summon. It only removes the shield, which is not that significant anyway. And there's also Wolflord skill, which has 2 usages, right? So if you get rid of the usage from the Blast anyway, I think that's fine because you can pretty much like get Wolflord summon again anyway from another skill. Okay, you know what? I'll forgive you for having Blast. I think Blast here is kind of saucy against Chongli decks, right? I kind of forgive that. Yeah, I kind of like it. The good thing about Wolflord is that, right, it has 2 usages summon. So if you play Blast and then your Wolflord summon gets -1 usages, I think that's okay. Because again, the game plan for this is that, I mean, it's pretty much the same, right? With Kachinavia, is that you go back and forth between these two. Just like in Kachinavia. Alright, I might get a water after this one and a handkerchief as well too. Because the sweat is crazy. Like, look at the temperature right now. It's insane, no? Alright. Time to rate the deck. I think this might be the highest rated deck so far. Again, this deck is inferior to Kachinavia deck. Obviously, Kachinavia is my favorite deck of all time. And yeah, I'm just gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. There you go. Alright, moving on. Actually, before we move on, let me take a quick break, really. Like 3 minutes. I need to get water. I forgot to bring water and a handkerchief as well. So I'll be right back really quick. Okay, let us continue. So, next up we have is number 33. Okay, number 33. Let's see who is it gonna be. Number 33. It's going to be from Ken. Alright. Thank you for submitting your deck image. Okay, we have another Setos deck. A Setos deck with Singcho. Alright, let's see what you have. Okay, Gamblers is okay. Right, double Gamblers. Double Gilded. What the hell is this? You have double... Oh, I forgot her name. What was her name again? Hold on. Yayoi! Nanatsuki, Yayoi, yeah. No, okay, there's Timaeus. I'm blind. I think this is fine. That's a lot of artifact discounting. Okay. Board Princess, check. Lyra Song, check. Fast swap, sure. Nice Arcane, but really, I guess Freeze and Overload, sure. Dude, what? Bro, I'm just gonna say this. Bro, what the hell is up with, like, Matsutake meat rolls, man? It's too costly, it's so expensive, really. Like, you might as well, like, if you're playing aggro deck with Setos, you might as well add something like Northern Smoked Chicken or... Yeah, like Northern Smoked Chicken would be really good here because it discounts Setos normal attacks, no? What else? I think it's fine. Dice Fixer, sure. I would say Toss Up might be better in this one. I could be wrong, but I think Bestes is fine. You could add Libin here, actually. Because for Junior Zord, right? Like, you have Junior Zord. Again, the rule of 6. If you have 6 companions, you might as well add Junior Zord. But Junior Zord only has 2 companions here, which is Timaeus and Yayoi. So, you might as well add, you know, Libin. Because I say Libin is good because you're obviously starting on Shan Yun, right? And then you set a skill. And then Setos will have 2 energy. And then the dice you have left is obviously gonna be 3 dice, right? And with those 3 dice, you could use it as a ramp, right? With Libin, which is really nice. And then, I mean, yeah, I would say it's really good, right? You Shanyon skill, you Seto skill, you have 3 dice left. Therefore, you can ramp with Libin. I think that's really good. Because that's what I've been doing this entire time. Or, yeah, with my cooking. Rather with Setos is that there's always Libin. It's really good, trust me. And as for the rest of the deck list, I think it's really good. Also, yeah, another concern here is this one, right? Again, with the game plans and all of this stuff, you have to focus on one game plan. Either you go offensive or defensive. Sure, you can do both, but it kind of conflicts with each other, which is not something... Like, it's not something really good. Like, let's say you're facing against Kachi Navia, right? Like, Kachi Navia has defensive stuff by doing the offensive stuff. You get what I mean? Like, crystallized reaction. Like, you get 1 shield point, but at the same time, you're dealing more damage. That's the good stuff, right? But as for this one, I don't know, man. But I think this is good. I'm some sort of Heart of Caverna with these heals, but I'm not so sure. Also, yeah, the Arcane here. Like, bro, are you traumatized about freeze and overload decks? Like, your Ceros got either gets overload or frozen, like, right? Like, I would say Day of Resistance is really good here, no joke. Where is that? Like this one. Like this one is technically like plus 4 HP instantly for 0 dice. Like it's just that good, no? And it's not like you're phasing a lot of freeze decks and overload decks anyway. So like if you're not facing like, okay, let's say you're playing this deck and your opponent is not playing freeze or overload, then this arcane is fucking useless. No shit. Like this deck, like this arcane is like in a dog water completely. But yeah, well, that's pretty much about it. I feel like, I think overall, I mean the list overall, I think it's fine, right? The arcane is whatever. This one is whatever. Matsutake, okay, sure. And overall, I mean, you could also replace this with Diabig because again, you're playing Junior Zard, right? Again, the rule of 6, as I call it, right? I think it's gonna be really nice to have, and yeah. Alright, let's give this one a 4.5 out of 10. Alright, moving on to the next one. How many do we have left actually? I have no idea. How long has it been? It's been, I would say almost 1 hour, right? Yeah, we still got a long way to go. Alright, and it's gonna be number 32. Almost 34 though. Alright, number 32. Who's it gonna be? There we go, number 32. It's coming from Layla. Yo, what's up? There is no deck image, unfortunately, but that's okay. Just I can pretty much add it here like that, and it's going to be the Bond of Life gang with Frost Operative and Arlecchino with Raiden. I think I know where this is going. With Raiden, like you Raiden burst and then everyone will get full energy, which is yeah, sure. Alright, let's see the deck list for this one. Okay, so you have Stove for the 3 talents, right? Interesting. Wow, so which means you get 66% chance to get Arlecchino's talent. Very interesting. Okay. Whoa, the weapons here are something. You have Wagner, okay, you have Rightful Reward. Oh, because these two are spear users, I guess. Rightful Reward, double Rightful Reward. Bro, not even Engulfing Lightning. I think Engulfing Lightning is really good though, no? Like Raiden's best in slot? Like you could argue, like you could replace this to like this? No? That would be really good. Because you're playing Wagner anyway. So I think having Engulfing Lightning is really good because again, right? It provides free energy. And it ramps you free energy. And then after you burst, you get the refund, 1 energy refund back. That's really good. Like with Raiden and Arlecchino, I guess. Yeah. Also you're playing Avanosian, so it's really good, no? Alright, but yeah. Sure, there's also... What? Wait, I just fucking realized, what? Whoa, 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 hold on a minute. Bro, what the fuck is this? Bro, are you high or something? Who is this for? Bro, you know Frost Operative cannot equip weapons, right? And obviously these two are playing pole arms. But why are you having Caloris? Like, huh? Hello? Knock knock? Who's there? Oh my god, this is so cooked. You know what? Let me fix it for you, alright? I'm gonna do you a favor here. Let me fix it for you, alright? So here you go. Remove those shit. Added Golfing Lightning and then Moon Piercer. Perfect, no? Like, it's really good. Or you could... Actually, yeah, this is really good, actually. Yeah! Really freaking good. Also, there's a lot of 1 copies here. What the hell? 1 copy of Jade, 1 copy of Vanarana. I mean, yeah. What else? Egg? Sure, I guess. Also, Lotus Crisp. Bro, you know Mystic Soup is really good. Like, trust me, bro. I know you hate gambling and RNG and stuff. I know you're tired of losing 50-50. But Soup is the shit, man. Like, Mystic Soup is just really, really good to have. No joke. Also, you play Fatui Conspiracy, really good because you're having Fatui Resonance. Right? Changing shifts. Dude, you might as well remove changing shifts and add like another extra of Golden Troop like this one. Yeah, perfect, no? Also, Jade Chamber. I could argue you could either remove Jade Chamber and add Vanarana, or remove Vanarana completely and then add Jade Chamber. It's either of those two, but if you're asking my preference, like you don't have any dice fixer here anyway, I think you should go for double Jade Chamber because you already have Liben anyway. And if you're playing Vanarana first and then into Liben, then how is your Liben gonna proc in the first place, right? It's gonna be very difficult. But yeah, there you go. I fixed it for you. So are we done? There you go. Again, you can pause the video. I mean, this is pretty much gonna end up in a VOD anyway. So hopefully, there you go. Actually, let me save it for you. Right? And here's your final deck list. Right? I think this deck list would have been really, really good. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Alright, there you guys have it. I'm gonna rate that. Let's see here. 1 out of 10 because you're having TFD with no with no catalyst user. So what the hell are you doing? All right, good stuff. All right, moving on. Deck so cracked, Arc has to fix it real time. Real shit. All right, number 23. Who is it gonna be for number 23? It's gonna be from Hex. I almost changed the letters there. Hesketh. Alright. No decklist image, but there's a deck code. Thank you very much. Oh, it's with Dory with... Oh, I just realized. It's double Electro with Baiju. Interesting. Alright, let's see the deck list overall. Okay. Man, I really love reviewing this kind of decks because you know that these kinds of decks are like very casualized, I would say. Like you can tell, like it's so funny actually. Like the moment you look at the deck list, you can tell that this guy is a casual player, straight up. Not even try hard, competitive, fanatic or something like that. Like you can tell, seriously though. Like I'm not joking. Like casual and competitive is like two separate worlds. It's actually kind of like very fascinating to see, no? But anyway, Lisa talent, Baiju talent, okay. There's so many one-offs. One-off Gamblers, one-off Golden Troop, why? Jade Chamber, bro, there's so many one-offs already in this first row. What the hell is this? Dude, let me tell you something, the real secret. You know the real secret in building a strong deck? Having consistency. And what I mean by having consistency is this level of consistency. Like look at the deck list of this cope right here. Like I'm playing this, right? Which is whatever. Look at the level of consistency with this deck. You have 2 copies of Heart of Caverna, 2 copies of Golden Troop, 2 copies of Gladiator, 2 copies, right? 2 copies, 2 copies, 2 copies, 2 copies, Arcanes, whatever, for, yeah, forget that. 2 copies, 2 copies, 2 copies, 2 copies, 2 copies, and 2 copies. I told you, again, the secret, let me tell you, the secret in building strong decks is having consistency in your deck. By which I mean is having 2 copies. But the fact that you cannot decide which one, like, like which one is which, like, this is something, right? Oh my god, bro. Like, 1 copy of Gamblers, 1 copy of this, 1 copy of this, and 1 copy of this. Like, what? And then 1 copy of this, 1 copy of this. Like, bro, really? Like, this deck is so... it's so messy, right? I think that's the best way to describe this, is that it's so messy. Again, the rule of 6. You have 6 food. Where is Chef Mao? I don't see it. Where? Chef Mao? Hello? Is Chef Mao there? Knock knock. I don't see him. Yeah, I guess you better add him, little bro. But, yeah. Oh my god, 1 bestest. 1 strategize and 1 fast swap. Okay, bro, this is so cool. 1 strategize and then double Mystic Soup for some reason. This is such a crime. What the hell is this? Oh my god, this is so messy, bro. I fucking cannot. How the hell can I even fix this? Oh my god. You know what? I guess I can fix it right now, maybe even. I don't know how, but sure. Let's just say sorry. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys heard my burp. But okay, here we go. Since this deck pretty much uses elemental skill most of the time, I think you should go for more Jade Chamber. Like, Dawn Winery for free swap is sure, but you're not swap stalling, bro. You're playing aggro with Dory, Lissa, and Baiju. Like, if you're just showing me 3 characters, right? Like, just like this one. And if I'm gonna guess what this deck is all about, I think my answer is definitely gonna be aggro, straight up. Like, not even stall or anything. Like, is there even a quicken deck that's like stall? No. Like, if you're playing stall, obviously it's gonna be double Hydro or something, right? Like, if you're submitting a deck list and then you're showing me 3 characters, right? Like, say double Hydro and then 1 Cryo, I would say obviously that's gonna be a stall deck, right? But you're playing quicken, right? Which means obviously you're playing aggro. So I think going aggro here is gonna be really strong. 1 seed, bro, is having. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Also, I'll give you an advice. Round 1, you start on Baiju, and then you go to your Baiju skill into Dory skill. Like that alone, you're dealing a lot of freaking quicken damage already, and you're gonna win. Seriously though, like, you're gonna win by a long shot. Rana here is completely fine, honestly. Also, Storm Terror with 2 talents only, yeah, good one. Now at this point, right, you could either add Golden Troop because it's really good. It's gonna be really good for either, like, let's say, right, you Baiju skill and then you go to Dory skill, you end on Dory, and then suddenly you have like double Golden Troop. Then you can play double Golden Troop onto Lisa, and then Baiju, and then next round, round 2, effectively you have 10 dice to work with. Really good, right? And also Jade Chamber. Again, just read the description. When the action phase begins, if you have no more than 3 cards in your hand, discard this card and you gain 1 Omni element. Really, really good. And yeah, also double Electro Resonance makes sense because you're playing aggro and stuff. Also strategize, and then more bestless, I guess, because you don't have much dice fixture in the begin with. Well, there you go. I pretty much fixed the deck. The resistance is really good. I think I can accept this one because the meta right now is like Kachinavia, right? And then a lot of stuff as well, like Chong Li with the summons. Yeah, well, there you go, right? I pretty much fixed the deck for you. You're welcome, right? Look at the consistency of this deck. Double Gamblers, double Golden Troop, double Jade Chamber, double Vanarana, double Rana, double Bestest, right? Double Changing Shifts, double Strategize, no shit, and double does food stuff as well. Oh yeah, Chef Mao. Oopsie daisy, I forgot. You know what? You know what? Rana is too fucking expensive. You might as well add Chef Mao instead. No joke. Where is he? Yeah, because Chef Mao is just one cost. While if you're playing Rana, you need two of the same dice to play Rana, and achieving that is already quite difficult in my opinion. And yeah, there's a difference, right? I hope you know the basic rules already. 2 white means you need 2 of the same dice in order to play Rana, and then 2 black means you can pretty much use whatever dice you want to play this card. Anyway, there you go. Perfect, no? I think this deck, like, with this improved deck, I think you can get 5 victories in Arena of Champions pretty easily. You heard it first. I guarantee you, surely. Alright, thank you so much for submitting this deck. Alright, moving on to our next one. Oh yeah, I forgot to rate the deck. Whoopsie daisy. I'm gonna rate that one a 2 out of 10. Alright, moving on to our next responder. It's gonna be number 18. Oh boy. Woo! Man, these deck lists are gonna get me insane, no joke. No deck image, okay, sure. Okay. Judging from the first 3 characters, this feels something else. With Enjo being the main character, it looks like in this deck, I can say. Alright, let's see what this deck is all about. Oh boy, I'm scared. Oh boy, I'm scared! Oh my god, I'm actually scared! Wow! Wow, wow, wow. First of all, my first impression is that where is Seed Box? Like, you're playing 2 cost. A lot of 2 cost actually. Storm Terror, Zhudong as well. Like, I would say Seed Box is really good here. Oh my god. Abyssal Summons. Man, this was my favorite card back in 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6. Good fucking times, man. Also, bro is running a buffet. Holy smokes. Bro is running buffet. Damn. Are you a businessman or a chef? Holy smokes. Damn. Bro is running a restaurant here. Holy smokes. Okay. Oh my god. Artifacts here, I think this is good, right? Good ratio. Because you're playing kind of like an aggro mid-range. I would say mid-range. Because you're dealing a lot of damage, but at the same time you're healing a lot. So I think this is a good ratio for artifacts for a mid-range deck. Like double tenacity and then just a single. What the hell is the name of this card? Vorkasha Glow. Right, there you go. Storm Terror for talents. Dev resistance is okay. But my god, little bro is running a buffet here. Holy smokerinos. Bro is pre-building a Verisa deck list. Oh my god, crazy, isn't it? Read the note in the submission. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the notes in the submission. Right, I forgot to check the stuff. I forgot this even exists. Oh my god, my bad. Like I could have checked the others as well. Oh man. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. I call this deck Thorns because it's based around the retaliation damage of Pyrolector talent. Oh, you're right. Because it's like, if you're dealing damage against Lecter, it deals back to you. If you get it? Like, will discard, immediately discard, yada yada yada. No, wait, it doesn't tell, doesn't it? Oh no, here we go. It's this one, right? No, it's not. Wait. This one right here. Provide 2 shield points to the character which is discards attached. After shield points are depleted, deal 1 piercing damage to all opposing characters. Oh. 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 Okay. Pyrolector talent and Baiju burst. Wait, does Baiju burst shield does work with Lecter's talent? Actually have no idea the interaction with the shield with Lecter talent, because from what I understand is that you only deal retaliatory damage from the shield, like from the shield specifically from this talent, no? But if it works from Baiju's shields, right, with Baiju's burst, then my god, that's really strong, isn't it? Like bro is healing a lot, like bro is doing nothing while the opponent is like taking -1 piercing damage across the board. That is something. I actually don't know the interaction. I actually do not know. But damn, if that works though, with Lecter talent and Baiju burst, then that goes fucking insane. Alright, the tendency of the Millilith goes on to the Pyrorecto first above all else, of course. Tada's also in the deck to force proc on the hit effects or breaking freeze, right, from the talent, right? Makes sense. If neither case is necessary, obvious tune fodder, okay. Used with engine, the deck has many ways to reduce or shield damage, right? That's why you have a lot of food, Jesus Christ. -1 basic, yeah, the Mystic Soup will deal a lot of stuff here, it's insane. The summon damage as well, PvP Springs and Monster Resonance, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be something, isn't it? Yeah, honestly, I love the creativity in this one. Like, the creativity, I must say, dude, the creativity in this deck, I'm kind of surprised. It's really good, trust me. Like, I kind of approve, like, if this is like a creativity contest or like some sort of art contest in some way, I would say, damn, the creativity in this one is fucking top notch in my opinion. Alright, honestly, I don't think there's anything I can fix here, honestly. I mean, you do you, man. But yeah, lots of talents though. You have like Seahorse talent. I mean, it makes sense because if you run out of shields with Seahorse, you can pretty much play Seahorse talent, then you gain shields and then into +1 card draw by the end of the round. And then yeah, good stuff, right? And obviously the stuff right here. Yeah, makes sense, right? And then there's a lot of food, right? Yeah, you have Chef Mao with Laiben, Judong, and stuff like that. You could honestly add another Tada. The fact that you're playing, I don't know, this one, right? I would say you could add another Tada. Like, I could argue you could just remove, like, ignore the resonance, right? The abyssal summons. Like, you could just probably remove these. Because the people of the springs, you can only use that for abyssal summons anyway, so Yeah, like you could add more of these. More of these, I guess. And then, again, rule of 6. You have 6 companions, so you might as well add Charizard. Perfect. There you go. Hey, you're welcome, man. There you go. Now your deck has been improved. You're welcome. Alright. I would rate that kind of creativity a 5.5 out of 10. I don't know why my pen got bigger once again, but there you go. Thank you so much for your submission. Alright, moving on. Dude, there's more actually. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more. Oh my god. Yeah, I pretty much have 1 hour left. I don't think we can finish everyone here, unfortunately. But again, for those who submitted, thank you guys so much for joining in this deck review. Alright, number 8. My voice is already going... Oh boy. Alright, it's gonna be from Hanako. And the deck list is gonna be all about... the starter deck. The starter deck with Jill, Kaya, and Sucrose. I don't know if I'm gonna rate this one seriously or base this one on creativity. Please be gentle, I'm still newbie. Oh, no wonder. Lend me a hand to make this deck awesome. With this starting deck, oh boy. Oopsie daisy. No, wait, that's not right. A starter deck. Full baggage yoink? Yeah, there's extreme. Damn. My man's thinking about, dude, oh my god, this card is so cool. Let me add it to my deck. Oh boy. Also, damn, bro, there's so many companions here. It's insane. Like 66% of your deck is all about companions. That is crazy. But actually, Zeryu did made, if I'm not mistaken, Zeryu made a video about the starter deck. Let's see if I can find it. I feel like Zeryu did make a video for this, no? With the starter decks and all that, like last year. I could be wrong. Starter deck. Yeah, here we go. Like this deck right here. Like honestly, you could just copy from his deck. Yeah, well there you go. Okay, problem solved. Like you could just copy from Zeryu's deck and yeah. I would say problem solved, and you can pretty much watch his gameplay, right? I think this was like, okay, you see, 8 months ago, August 2024, last year. Damn, can you imagine that? Holy smokes, I'm getting old. Oh, aware. Oh boy, yeah. Like bro, just look at bro doing. Like bro is beating meta decks from back then with just a starter deck, you know? Absolute cinema. But yeah, well there you go. I think, well there you go, Zeryu just pretty much fixed your deck, and there's nothing for me to do anymore, to be honest. And yeah, we could just pretty much straight up rate the deck right now. I would say, just by first impression, I would rate this out of 10 a 2.5 out of 10. Alright, there you go. Wow, that might be the quickest deck review I've reviewed in this live stream. Holy smokes. Alright, go next. And we have... Ooh. Alright, number 9. Did we just have 8 a while ago? Yeah, it was 8, now it's 9. It's gonna be from Marisa. Yo, Senor Supremacy. Damn, bro went far in renaming the file name for this one. I salute you. Alright, here we go. Let's see what kind of Senor Pro. Damn! Senor Supremacy it is, actually. Oh my god. Wait, this might be the most absolute cinema of a deck list yet. No joke. Okay, I like the direction where this is going. So it's obviously a stall deck with Senora, with talent. Damn, Senora talent in a stall deck? Holy shit. Wait, that's kinda cooks though. What? I'm not joking. Single talent, I don't mind it because again you're playing stall. I'm not sure if you should play double Tenacity. I would say you should add double Marchose Hunter. Like double Marchose Hunter is really good. Also less food. Okay, that's fair because you have Barbara and Farina for the healings anyway. Sure. But seriously though, I think Marchose Hunter is really good. It not only gives you dice, but it also gives you cards as well. And yeah, boat. My god, it's gonna be boat Senora. Bro, is this like a send-off? A send-off boat for Senora? Oh my god. Like there's this like, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's this like ancient burial where you put the corpse right onto the boat and then you send away the boat and then you lit the boat on fire. That was like, I don't know what movie was it, but yeah, you get what I mean, right? It's kind of like that. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, you have double Dawn Winery. Makes sense. Yep. One seed for what? Like one seed for what? Timaeus and Dawn Winery, I guess. Sure. Also, you know the funny thing in the current meta? In the current meta, if you're playing double Hydro Stall, no one is playing double Woven anymore. They're only playing the Hydro Resonance only. That's the funny part. Because technically, if you're playing Hydro Resonance and then your characters are equipped with Marchose Hunter and or Veteran's Visage, you play this, right? Hydro Resonance, you pretty much instantly get +3 dice by round 1, which is insane. Send off Senora, what the fuck? Exactly, right? Like the boat with Senora, it's so funny. But yeah, the egg, okay, sure. And then there's the macarons, right? Makes sense. Yeah, okay. So far, I think this is really good. I'll be honest. It's just that my concern here is that Tenacity is not good in a double Hydro Stall deck. You might as well replace them with Marchose Hunter and then stuff will be better, right? I think so far this is really nice. And then there's Farina weapon as well as a backup. Why not? It's really good. Like it costs 2 and you can pretty much heal a lot anyway. So yeah, pretty good stuff honestly. You could also argue to add Collective of Plenty because you're swapping a lot with Dawn Winery. And with Collective of Plenty, you could pretty much give +1 extra damage to everyone. Also, it has healing as well, like +1 healing. By the time you reach 3 stacks with Collective of Plenty, you could argue, actually you could replace this seed with 1 copy of Collective of Plenty, and I think that'd be really, really good for sure. Alright, time to rate this deck. I think this deck is really good. I'm gonna actually give this, I would say, a 7. Like, really good actually. Like, Senor Talent, Stall, and then with Freeze, right? Because you're playing Cryo Senora. Damn! And then, by the time they attack Senora, they pretty much apply themselves with Cryo. Like, by the end of the round, which is really solid. It's kind of like Charlotte in a way, but you get what I mean. Alright, really good stuff. Thank you for your submission. Alright. Water break. Damn. Highest score yet. I like the deck. Senora Supremacy it is. Mm. Yeah, but get rid of the double woven for soup. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, you could get rid of the soup for get rid of the double woven, add more food. Yeah, good point. Like Mystic Soup, again, like Mystic Soup is such a good card. You pretty much should include it in all of your decks, no joke. Alright, moving on. We have few left here. Well, not really, but yeah. Alright, who's it gonna be? It's gonna be number 26! Yep, it's number 26. Okay, let me finish my water break yet. Hold on. Ah. Okay, number 26, and it's from Trash. Wow. Oh, how intriguing. Okay, let's see it. Ah, Cave Whale. Classic Cave Whale. This is the same deck I submitted for review number 1, and it's still my main deck. I think it's probably a bit outdated now, so I'm looking forward to see if you can give me your own input. Thanks. Yeah, no. I think there's nothing much to change here. Like, I'll be honest, there's nothing much to change here. Like, it's just a good old Cave Whale. Man, I burp a lot. Like, if Injagi, Z, Crimlet, or Rev is watching this live stream right now, they would fucking know. Like, bro, I'm burping a lot. There's probably a bunch of air in my fucking stomach right now. Or maybe it's just the result of me yapping too much. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't think there's nothing much to fix here. Seriously, it's just a good old classic Cave Whale. Like, yeah, like you're just discarding the cards for Cave even. For Whale, like it's 3-cost Whale, right? And you're just discarding these 3-cost cards. Yeah, no, yeah, there's nothing much to change here, honestly. Like, again, it's just a good old classic Cave Whale. So I'm just gonna rate this one out of 10, a Cave Whale out of 10. There you go. Alright, moving on. Thank you so much for your submission. That might be one of the quickest deck reviews yet. Oh, it's gonna be my lucky number 27. So yeah, for those who don't know, 27 is my lucky number. And it's gonna be from Pytholus. I hope I can correctly pronounce your name, but if I butchered it, I'm so sorry, but alright. Bro is submitting a screen recorder! What the hell? Bro is submitting a screen recorder. Bro, I'm kinda scared in clicking on that, because you'll never fucking know, right? You'll never fucking know. I hope I cooked well. It's nothing totally unique or special, but I really like it. Also, sorry for the bad deck list showcase. Oh, mobile struggles. Alright, let's see it. Oh, Yaimiko Shinyan already. Okay. Let's see. So it's gonna be a straight up aggro deck. Yeah, okay. So it's straight up aggro deck. You have Yoimiya talent, because in case you get Yoimiya talent round 1, right? You go Yoimiya start. Okay. The weapons here are okay. Yeah, I would say it's okay. I mean, it's classic Shinyan bit stick, I would say. Artifacts though are a bit on the low side. Like there is like, oh, there's no board princess. Yeah, makes sense, right? Imagine there was board princess. That'd be something. Oh, you're playing it for the Inazuma Resonance. You could argue to remove Bestest, because you already have Inazuma Resonance anyway. Plus, you're just normal attacking, right? Like, you're just normal attacking. Oh, I think I know what's the game plan here. You Yaimiko double skill R1, and then if you get Yoimiya talent, you go Yoimiya. But if you don't get Yoimiya talent, you go Shinyan. Yeah, it's just a classic Shinyan bit stick. Again, why is no one bringing Mystic Soup? Like, Mystic Soup is such a good food card. Like, why is no one doing it? Like, come on. So yeah, again, I would replace Lotus Crisp with Mystic Soup. Guys. Again, Mystic Soup is really good food card. Like, do I have to say this a bunch of times? My god. Also, Fisherman, bro, what the hell? You're playing Junior Zard and then you only have Wagner and then the White Glove. Again, the rule of 6. Only play Junior Zard or Chef Mao. Play Chef Mao, you have 6 food. Play Junior Zard if you have 6 companions. Excuse me, oh my god. Yeah, this air, man. Whew. Yeah, double woven, no power resonance, makes sense. You could argue, you could add double jade chamber, but yeah, hold on, I could fix it really quick for you. Also, Wagner, you could add double Wagner, honestly, because you're going to Yaimiko's skill anyway. Wait a minute. No, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me fix this for you. So it's gonna be a quick one, trust me. The food, right? You could lessen the food, actually. I kinda like that. Mystic Soup, and then you could argue go for Boy Princess with the other artifacts. I think this is a really good change. This one, and then this one. Boom! Perfect! Actually perfect. Now you have Boy Princess now with the artifact combos and dice fixing. Dude, there's a lot of dice fixing. You could remove that. What else? Fast swap. Yoimiya talent. Oh yeah, strategize. Bro, you need strategize here for sure, for sure. Yeah, you have a lot of dice fixer. You could remove that. Or actually remove that. And then do this and that. There you go. I fixed it for you. You're welcome. There's the deck list. You can pretty much pause the screen if you're watching this. And yeah, problem solved. No? Right amount of dice fixing with Jade Chamber, Inazuma Resonance, right? All that good stuff. Boy Princess with the artifacts. And I haven't lost yet, right? Really good against either Shinyan or maybe Yoimiya, maybe, I don't know. Yaimiko, probably not. Because Yaimiko always gets max energy if you're going for Yaimiko double skill anyway. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna rate this one out of 10 a 4.2 out of 10. Alright, thank you so much. Let's move on to our next responder. Mystic Soup is a fairly new card, so people don't have them in their old decks. Sure, I guess. Alright, we have number 11. Alright, we're going down to the list very quickly. Alright, number 11. Who is it gonna be? It's gonna be from Magic Corp! Yo, what's up? Thank you again for your submission. Alright, let's check it out. What deck do you have right here, my friend? Oh, okay. I can already guess this one. It's Hyper Magic. Asia Hyper Magic with Lini and Signora. Very classic, I would say, but not that popular. But yeah, it's Hyper Magic But what the hell is this hyper magic? Wait a minute. Something feels off in this hyper magic. Wait a minute. Less artifacts? No tomatoes even. And lots of food. Ooh. Oh. Lotus Chris is fine. But soup is just better. Yeah. Oh, also going... Not that hyper magic I was expecting. Silver Malus with potentially 4 elements, right? Really nice. That's a lot of food. Okay, you have 8 food, there's Chef Mao. Good. And then Storm Terror for the talent, sure. Okay. Tenacity, okay. Yeah, you're playing kind of like... Actually, the fact this deck list is kind of like... What do you call this? The deck list is kind of like mid-range, right? Because in some mid-range decks, again, you only run this kind of ratio, right? Double tenacity and then 1 something, right? Like we've already seen this a while ago. Mystic Soup is there, very, very good. Yeah, it's just a mid-range. It's not even hyper magic, but like a very classic, kind of like a mid-range in some way, right? Like tenacity, protecting your characters. Problem is the draw. Like, thing is, the only way for you to draw cards, I mean, they're strategized, sure. But getting silver and Malus though, that's gonna be very tricky. You could add fish and chips though, honestly. I would say fish and chips is really good. Like, you could replace... Like, you could replace 1 copy of Lotus Crest and Mushroom Pizza and add, like, double fish and chips. I think that's gonna be really good. That way, you play fish and chips, you elemental skill with Agedaw, La Senora, and Linny. It's gonna be really good, yeah? Yeah, I think that's my only concern so far. Storm Terror feels clunky. The fact that you're playing Storm Terror just to get the talents guaranteed is... It's whatever, it's okay, I guess. And then, yeah, Senora Talent. I mean, this one's funny because Senora Talent is technically a dice fixing, right? Or am I crazy? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like a dice fixing in a way, which is funny. But yeah, they have resistance, right? Really good. Dice fixing. Fast swaps, of course. Yeah, I think this is fine. A kind of like okay deck list. Speedrun would be ideal, but it would take 3 hours probably. I'm pretty much speedrunning it right now, no? I pretty much have how many... Oh, actually I have a few minutes left because again, guys, I have to practice for the weekly tournament later in discord.gg/gitcg. And yeah, I'll be practicing some few matchups and hopefully it goes well. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, overall, I think this is a okay deck list, right? I can pretty much rate this now a 4.5 actually. Yeah, I like this. 4.5 out of 10. Alright, good stuff. But then again, I would say Hyper Magic would be way better for this one because Agedaw. But it's whatever, right? Like you could add Timaeus with Gilded Dreams, stuff like that, and yeah, like there is a lot of Hyper Magic decks in the YouTube right now. You can either search it up on my channel or JU's channel or pretty much anyone's channel, right? Who pretty much plays Agedaw Magic. Alright, thank you so much for your submission. Now let's move on to the next one. Hold on, I need a water break once again. Alright. And it's gonna be number 5. Alright, who is number 5? Number 5 is gonna be from Suna. Alright. tuna, what do you have here? Ah, it's this one. The good old classic. What was the name of the deck again? With Kuki, Linny, it was, no. Finale, right, it was Fischl, Nishida, and Linny. But this one we have is Kuki, Linny, and Baiju. Alright, hold on, water break. Yeah, I'm almost out of water. I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream pretty soon. And then prepare for the upcoming tournament. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So it's gonna be mid-range, right? A very classic mid-range. You have the healings from Kuki and Baiju. So again, the list must be, I would say, very similar to something like Venti and Hu Tao, kind of like. But yeah, one Merpid, sure, okay, I'll forgive you. Timaeus makes sense. Chef Mao, Liben, and the double dinners are perfect, really good. Mystic Soup, very good. Macarons, really good. Pizza, egg, nice. Pizza, yeah, sure, yeah, pizza, really good. And then you have Adeptus. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, really good. You could also replace Countdown here with another Sing Your Heart Out. Again, if you don't know, Sing Your Heart Out is this food right here. Technically, it's one cost, draw 3 cards from your deck. The reason I say this is because your next 2 switches will be free, pretty much. So yeah. What else? Treasure, really great. One fast swap. Okay, sure. You could add another fast swap, but I think this is fine. Death resistance, of course. Strategize, yada yada yada. Like, okay, you could replace like Merpid into another fast swap. That way you can go aggressive with this deck. But I think having Merpid can be annoying, right? Sometimes to your opponent, especially if you get it early, sure. The artifact ratio, I must say, there's Ocean Clam. I honestly, sure. Like the fact that the one's playing Ocean Clam recently, I can see this is worth. Like you could equip Ocean Clam to Linny or Cookie, but I would say Linny. Like Ocean Clam with Linny would be kind of like really strong, no? Yeah, I think this is, I would say, the deck list itself is kind of solid. Like a very solid deck list, but then again, no one's playing Baiju nowadays, but okay, sure. Alright, I'm gonna give this one a 5. Pretty simple and straightforward. Yeah, deck list overall, I would say it's pretty good, right? Pretty nice, I must say, pretty good. It's kind of like a balance of flavor, right? Especially if you play Escoffier Story Quest. Like, I would say this is like a fine, perfect balance of flavors, if you get what I mean. But yeah, there you go. Alright, thank you so much for your submission. Alright, moving on. Next one we have is number 15. Is it 15? Yeah, it's 15. Okay. Alright, let's see who is number 15. It's gonna be from Shenpai. Alright, Shenpai, what do you have here? Is it gonna be cooked or not cooked? Oh, Mega Sword with Fremine and Navia. Okay. It's double Geo as well. Okay, bro. I already see a mistake. You're playing double Geo, right? Where is Geo Resonance? Like, you're only playing double Geo Woven. Like, at this point, you could just replace them and play the Geo Resonance instead. Like, giving you +3 shield points is so good for survivability and stuff like that, right? It's really nice. Also, Fisherman? Playing aggressively here, are we? You could remove this, but then again, the fact that you get the one unique card, right? I think that makes sense, because that would add up to the Mega Swords, sure. Seed box for Serene. What else? Tarmaru. What else? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you could replace these seeds to get Mystic Soup, because you don't have any food here, right? So here's the thing. I would say you either remove these two and get Geo Resonance, or replace these wovens to get Geo Resonance, or maybe, no, I think that's actually that's it. Yeah, you either get rid of the seed, right, to add Geo Woven, or actually I already forgot what I said earlier, but you get what I mean, right? Hopefully you'll understand. All right, my voice is about to crack at any moment. Like, I can feel the fatigue already coming from my voice. All right, yeah, let's rate this deck. Alright. A 3. Alright, well, there you go. Alright. Let's move on to our next responder. Yeah, my water is about to run out. Like, the moment my water is about to run out, I think that's a good sign for me to end the stream and prepare for the upcoming tournament and chillax. Okay, water break. Alright, number 21. Alright, who's this number 21? Whoopsie daisy. 21 is gonna be from... I don't know how you pronounce that. Let me check Google Translation for this. Woo? Okay, I'll just go with Woo. Alright, there you go. So, what deck list do you have right here, Mr. Woo? There are no characters. Okay, I need to see the characters for this one. The fact that they included characters, alright. It's Yunjin OTK. Classic. Yeah, it's Yunjin OTK, but with Catherine. What the hell? I'll be honest, I think there's nothing to change here. Okay, let's go back to the deck list over here. So it's Yunjin, Candace, and Zhongli. It's Yunjin OTK. There's Catherine, which is very interesting, but why? Unless you're using that to fast swap to Yunjin, like at the start of round 2, that'd be something. Yeah, Mystic Soup, really good. One Lotus Crisp. Yup. Dice Fixing. You could remove that and replace something else. I don't know. Like, you could probably add Actually, I do have a Yunjin list, do I? I do. It's this one. Right? It's kind of like similar. Oh yeah, Yunjin Talent. I would say Yunjin Talent is really good here. Also the ways to discount, right? Rhythm. There's also Sing and stuff like that. Minty Meat Rolls for normal attacking and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think at this point, honestly, just copy my deck list. Like there's a lot of like there's some similarities, right? The weapons, right? Yeah, the same weapons, same stuff. But I would say like this is like the better version than this one right here. Yeah, and again, if you want to copy, well, there you go, right? You can pretty much pause the stream and then copy every single card to your deck. All right, well, there you go. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the deck. It's gonna be obviously out of 10 is gonna be OTK out of 10. All right. Moving on, we have is number 30. 3-0. All right, who's it gonna be? 3-0. Ah, we finally got a familiar face in this deck review. Dark Shrine, my man. I think I already saw this. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Honestly, there's nothing to change here. Like you're playing Sijuin Kokomi stall with Charlotte. You have the weapons, very good. Very good artifact combination. This is what I'm talking about. Like there's this other stall like a while ago, right? Where they run double tenacity instead of Marchose Hunter. See, look at Dark Shrine. Dark Shrine is a regular, I would say, regular player, right? And he knows what's up. So yeah, double Marchose Hunter with a good Dawn Winery, right? Meripede, Vanarana Collective, right? Really good. Timaeus, and see, this is what I'm talking about as well. Another thing. See, there's only Hydro Resonance. Where's the Woven? You don't see it anymore. Like in this, like the evolution of the stall decks are getting crazy to the point where you don't need Hydro Woven anymore. It's actually kind of insane. Strategize, fast swap, treasure. Countdown for the draw. Extreme. I mean, you can tell, right? Just look at the border of the extreme card, right? Just look at it. Look at it. You know this guy loves extreme for sure. And yeah, there's also Art of Sleepy Meditation, aka the Sit Lolly card. I think this is really good if you're able to get good artifacts like Yoinkosaurus, the Tankosaurus, stuff like that, right? Sing. I could say, because you play double Dawn Winery and then you play double Sing. I guess for consistency, I guess this is fine. But personally, I think you should add more macarons, Dark Shrine. I think that's my only concern, is that also no egg, right? No egg. Like you could add more macarons, or you could add egg. I think having egg is really good. But then again, you're healing a lot, kind of. But having an egg here is gonna be really good, trust me. And yeah, more macarons. Macarons is really good here. Like you could honestly, you could replace the Sing with another macarons or egg. Oh yeah, there you go. Nothing to fix here, right? So far I would still also rate this a 7 out of 10. All right, there you go. Thank you, Dark Shrine, for submitting your deck in this deck review. All right, moving on. I think we only have a couple of left. I'm pretty much gonna end the stream like around 15 minutes from now. Okay, number 7, another lucky number 7. And it's gonna be from Silky! Wow, back-to-back well-known players. Okay, before I continue, hold on, let me grab something real quick. All right. So before I proceed, I just want to say that deck building, there is no perfection in deck building, but in deck building, it requires a lot of trial and error. Just like when I was cooking a Setos deck, I did there's like a bunch of changes where to the point where I have to aim for a consistent round 2 OTK and yeah, stuff like that, right? So again, what I'm trying to say is there is no perfection again in deck building, but in order to achieve perfection in deck building, there's definitely gonna be a lot of trial and error, of course. Okay, my water is about to run out. And that's the last drop. Now my water is empty, which means, yeah, the stream is about to end soon. Alright, Silky, what do you have here? So it's Hu Tao, rightful reward Hu Tao. But instead of Venti, it's Lynette. First of all, why? I mean, you know what? It's kind of funny. Because Lynette's skill does heal and take damage, right? So it pretty much counts towards the building stacks for rightful reward. I kind of like the cooking, actually, with Lynette. Like, if you're able to stay on Lynette by the end of the round with Lynette's skill, like, she will take damage, right? And that will count to the rightful reward. Really good. But no Venti, though. I'll be honest. Venti... The reason why Venti is much better, right, is because, number one, Venti is buffed to... Oh, yeah, description, right? I forgot to check. I always forget to check. My version of popular recently Ventile midrange deck, bringing back the forgotten Ocean Cute Clam for even more rightful reward procs. Yeah, exactly, right? More rightful reward procs with Lynette, right? Have fun reviewing it. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Pita Brain. Pita Brain. Alright, yeah. Ocean Clam. Damn, Ocean Clam with Lynette kind of goes hard, actually. Paimon! What is Paimon doing here? Paimon is catching strays. What the hell is Paimon doing here? Oh my god. Paimon, huh? Very interesting. Okay, Silky, the fact that you're here, give me your explanation on why Paimon is here. Like, you already have... Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I feel like Paimon is such an extra here, no joke. Ark's voice on its last life. You can tell, right? You can tell. Yep. Uh, where is Board Princess? Again, rule of 6. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's Board Princess? Also Liar Song? This is... To be fair, there's a lot of things you want to fit into this deck, right? Alright. Remove Paimon and Liar Song, and then you add Board Princess. Then I think you're pretty much good to go. But then again, Board Princess is really good. No, actually, Board Princess is really good here. Like, if we're able to get double Timaeus, right? And let's say your Timaeus has 3 to 4 stacks, you can pretty much play 2 artifacts for free. Combine that with Board Princess, you pretty much got +2 dice. No? Paimon is cheap with 2 Dunya? Yeah, sure, I can see it, right? But if you're not... But, okay. Thing is, if you're not able to get Paimon early, then what are you gonna do? You're just gonna discard it? Ooh, that sucks. Like... Yeah, but okay, if you're able to get Paimon early, then that's really good, right? Like with double Junior Zard combo, you can play Paimon for 1 cost, that is really good. But Liar Song, I'm not so sure about Liar Song here, I'll be honest. The rest is okay, right? The food is like the food is okay. But yeah, the Liar Song is just weirding me out here, I'm not gonna lie. Underwater treasure hunt in big 2025? Hell yeah, yep, pretty much. You could go for more draw, but how? Oh, dude, countdown. Because you technically need more draw. Yeah, you need countdown here. You could replace Liar Song into countdown, and I feel like that would be even better. Because the more you draw more cards, the earlier you get to play the treasures. That's just my opinion. Because you need to draw a lot, right? Obviously. And the better and the earlier you play the treasures, the better. Because with treasures, you can go crazy. With the healings, dice, etc. Right? Really good. Really, really good. Fischl, Hu Tao, Lynette. The reason why you cannot replace Cookie with something like Fischl is because Cookie is way better, has heals. Like Cookie can heal for +3 HP, +3 Electro. What else? +3 HP, +3 Electro. Yeah, that's pretty much it. With just 1 skill. Like with 1 skill, you can pretty much get all the good stuff here. That is why Cookie is so good in a lot of mid-range decks, like with Rightful Reward, right? Because you elemental skill with Cookie, right? You skill, and then you play this onto Hu Tao. Like that is like +1 stack already to the Rightful Reward. Really good. Yeah, Prox RR2, exactly. Yeah, really good, right? Well, there you go. Yeah, Silky, I think the only recommendation I can add here is that you remove Liar Song and add Countdown. That way you draw more cards, and that way you can play the treasures much more faster. The earlier you play the treasures, the better. Because the moment you play treasures, I think there's no one stopping you. Seriously, actually. Alright, there you go. Thank you so much, Silky, for submitting this deck. And I think I'm on my... oh yeah, rate the deck. I love the creativity with Lynette, by the way, with Ocean Clam. the fact that you're aimed to procking more with rightful reward. I mean, here's another thing as well. You need to get rightful reward first before this deck even functions to begin with. But the fact that you're having Lynette as some sort of like, in case you don't get rightful reward early, you could pretty much go with Lynette and do some crazy damage with Lynette, and I think that's really good. And something else, I like the creativity in this one. I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. Really good. Thank you so much, Silky, for submitting this deck, and I hope you understand my recommendations. But then again, those are my recommendations, right? You can take it, you can take my recommendations or not. It's up to you. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So this is gonna be the last deck review that we're gonna do. Unfortunately, I cannot review everyone here because there's a lot of you guys that submitted the deck reviews. Again, for those who submitted these decks, thank you all so much for submitting these wonderful decks, and I hope that I was able to fix and fix some of your decks, right? And hopefully you'll get to have fun even more. All right, our last deck review, because I was about to end the stream, right? And I need to prepare for the upcoming tournament in GITCG. Again, discord.gg/GITCG. There will be a tournament later for Asia server, so yeah, I'll be joining there. So if you want to face me in a tournament format, then yeah, you can pretty much join in discord.gg/GITCG. Oh my god, words. Yeah, my voice is tired. Holy smokes. Okay, number 31. It is going to be from Omoy. Omoy. Alright. And let's see what deck list they will have. It's the Seto Shenyan Age Doll one. So it's like my deck, but with a different flavor, I should say. Okay. With Seto, Shenyun, and Asia. So obviously double talent, really good. This one though. What was the name of the weapon again? I forgot. I do have that weapon actually. I could just check it from Venti. There you go. Energy of the End. Energy of the End. Very interesting. The fact that you're spending 3 dice and then equip this onto Setos and then everyone will buff to +1 damage is something else. In my recent video, right, with this deck, right, with Setos, I even have only 1 copy of the weapon. And with the trial of error, right, with a lot of trials and error with this deck, I decided to remove the weapon completely and opt for like round 1 Shenyun skill into Seto skill and then into ramp, and then you just pass. Because if you're going to aim for 4 energy Setos round 1, that's gonna require you 7 dice total. And to do that, you need to start onto, like, you have to make a gamble, right? Like, the moment you pick a character, right? You pick a character and then dice rolls. That's the difficult part. But it would be crazy, actually, if GITCG is about dice roll first and then you pick a character. But unfortunately, that's not the case. You pick a character and then you dice roll. So, yeah, it's gonna be a huge gamble, right? If you want to get 4 energy with Setos, you need 7 usable dice. Like 4 Electro and then 3 Animal for Shenyun and Setos skill. Alright. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's too expensive. Too expensive. Artifacts really good. Gamblers, there is draw. Okay, sure, I'll take that. I don't mind. Oh, wait a minute. Only 1 gladiator. Really now? You could, okay. Here's the thing. The fact that you're getting a lot of draw from this one already, you might as well replace this one for another gladiator. Like seriously. Because gladiator with Seto's normal attack during his burst is really good actually. Yeah, there you go. Liben, really good. Pancration? Really? You could, honestly, Pancration is double edge. I mean, sure, it's really good for the burst part, but you might as well again get a copy of Sing Your Heart Out, because I don't know if I have my deck list here even. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I deleted it because it's so trash. Yeah, but if you check my video, there is this food card, right? Sing Your Heart Out. Yeah, I did include it in the deck and it's really good. Like for three dice, you technically get 2 dice, which is the swapping, right? And then you get 3 cards. I mean, you can pretty much think of it like the better Libens of some sort already, but yeah, you get what I mean. But yeah, Pancration here, I honestly really dislike Pancration. This is why I even removed Pancration in Kachinovia. Like in my list of Kachinovia. Like, this is still the same deck list that I used in the tournament. The one that I won from Zenroku tournament in Japan, right? Same deck, but the only thing that I changed here is that there is no more Pancration. I replaced it with Sing. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Because you swap a lot. I mean, same thing with this one, right? You're swapping a lot with Age Talent. Also, Calcs. There is no Calcs. I think Calcs is really good here, right? Like, sure, Heavy Strike is awesome, but technically, and I say technically, Heavy Strike is kind of like Calcs, because Heavy Strike, right? It's 1 cost. Oh, hold on. Let me write it here, over here. So it's 1 cost, right? Heavy Strike. It gives you like hold on. It's 1 cost, right? It pretty much gives you +2 damage, right? But same thing with Calc's Art, right? Calc's Art is also 1 cost. And if you're able to get his burst out and then you play Calc's Art, it's pretty much the same thing. You deal +2 damage. And the better thing about this one as well with Calc's Art is that you can also technically get it +3 if you elemental skill with Ajda, because you have talent anyway. And I say Ajda talent is really good because, or Ajda skill rather, because if you skill with Ajda with someone that has Electro, it pretty much absorbs the dice anyway. So technically, Ajda's skill is 2 costs that deals 4 damage, like 3 base +1 reaction, right? Let's say Geo, something like that, right? Same thing with Setos. Like after you burst with Setos, right? Your normal attacks cost 2, right? And same thing, 4 damage as well. There you go. So you get what I mean, right? I think this is why Calcs in Seto's decks is really, really good rather than Heavy Strike. So I hope that you understand. And I'll be honest, Calcs is very underrated right now because no one is using it. That's why if you see a lot of people build Seto's decks with Heavy Strike, oh boy. Yeah, like, to be fair, it's been a while since people use Calc's Arts, right? Okay, Fast Swap. Dude, you could also replace this with changing shifts. Like, swap to someone for free. I mean, that's technically like +1 dice as well. Like +1 dice just to swap, right? it's really good for Setos, obviously. But yeah, well, there you go. So far, I think this is, I would say this is too expensive to my taste, especially the elegy of the end right here. Like the fact that you're paying 3 just to get everyone buffed to +1, it's too expensive. Like if you're going for, like if you're playing Setos, you might as well go for just solo Setos, just like, you know, in my recent videos, right, with Setos and all that stuff. Yeah, I hope you understand. But anyways, there you guys have it. I'm gonna rate this one I would say 3.5 out of 10. Alright, there you guys have it. That's pretty much gonna be it for this deck review. Again, unfortunately, I didn't get everyone to, you know, I pretty much didn't review everyone's deck, but it is what it is. But I'm glad that I was able to review most out of 34 decks that you guys submitted. So, and okay, so before I end the stream, fun fact, I was supposed to do a deck review number 2 last patch ago, but I forgot, and now I suddenly remember. I was like, oh right, deck review, what the hell happened to that? And well, here you go, deck review number 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and moving forward, I think I'm gonna make these deck review a live stream instead of a video. It depends, honestly, on things will go. But yeah, so just a couple of announcements. There will be a how should I say this? A surprise stream, kind of. Like I might be able to stream, like my next stream actually might be either tomorrow or Sunday or maybe even Monday. We'll see. But that live stream is gonna be all about some big announcements. Actually, like there will be some big announcements coming in for sure, like just around a few days from now. Hopefully we'll see. And then after that big announcement, we're gonna react to the Prince Cup, the very first Prince Cup. We're gonna react to that, share my thoughts, share the adventures as well, the vlog as well. Like if you haven't watched my vlog, right, in Malaysia during my Prince Cup journey, then I highly recommend you check it out right now. You can pretty much, you know, search it in my channel, you know, vlog, and then you will see it. I mean, I do have a playlist of that as well. And yeah, big announcements, because there will be another vlog coming soon. I will be visiting another country. I'm not gonna say it, but I will say it in the next stream. But those who know, right, if you are in discord.gg/gitcg, then you would probably know that I will be visiting this country that I'll be visiting next week. So yeah, there will be a vlog for that, so hopefully stay tuned for that. And yeah, big announcements again, big announcements dropping in. And yeah, my next live stream, if it's tomorrow, it's gonna be a surprise one. There will be no scheduled live stream for that. But if there will be a scheduled live stream, it's gonna be on Sunday or maybe Monday. Who knows? Well, there you guys have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's live stream. My voice is tired. I've been yapping too much. It's been your boy Ark, and yeah, now it's time for me to practice for the tournament later. That's gonna happen very, very soon. And yeah, I need to start practicing and decide which deck to bring, and hopefully I will win. Who knows? You know, actually, I don't care about winning anymore. I just hope that I'll get good results, at least like 3 wins and 2 losses. That's at least a good result for me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. All right, peace out.